Hello and welcome to RixFlix. I am Rick and I'm about to take you on a theme park adventure, and it's starting right now. So what brings me to Epcot today? Well, Mission Space has relaunched, so we're gonna check it out. So the only question is, which do I do? The green experience or the orange? Or do I have a trick to fast pass both of them? Let's see. So the guy inside this mission control, one of his responsibilities is code V. What does the V stand for? Vomit. Oh goodness.
You're here today to train for the greatest adventure in the history of mankind, space exploration.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. Mission control, the tower is clear. Commander, initiate third stage separation, now. Computer override. Velocity 15,000, 16,000. You should have visual of the space station now, and you are on course for your slingshot around the moon. Navigator, fire rockets for lunar orbit insertion now. Confirmed. Beautiful sight, isn't it? Something to dream about on the way to Mars. Engineer, activate hypersleep. Now. Rise and shine. Let's go, team. We've got a problem. Beginning invasive maneuvers. We're ready for deorbit burn. Navigator, fire rockets for descent. Now. Engineer, extend wings for gliding. Now. Wings extend. We've lost autopilot. Commander, activate manual control. Activated. Ease it left. They're coming in too hot. Back to center. Pull back. Hang on. Down and clear. Good work, team. You made it to the landing site. Welcome to Mars.
Woo! There you have it. I mistakenly went on the orange mission. That was not my intention, but it ended up happening. And I gotta say, it's pretty good. I mean, the graphics were really good on that ride. Now, it does give a more intense experience. It really does feel like you're pulling some G's and you're heading off into space. That was an amazing feeling. Okay, I am one prone to motion sickness, so I did okay with it. If you really want that experience, like you're an astronaut, you're going to space, do the orange. Even if you're a little afraid of motion sickness, go ahead and give it a try. I'm really bad with stuff that goes in circles and spins, and I handled it okay. I didn't get a little sick until maybe the very end where we almost went down to the canyon. At that point I was starting to feel it, but it was a pretty fun time. I recommend try, especially if you are into space and space travel, or if your kid's really interested in that type of thing. Go ahead and give it a shot. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the green mission as well. Let's go hit it up. There we go, using Nikki's magic band for my second fast pass. I would recommend that if you are anyway worried about motion sickness or vomiting, go ahead and take the green. There's not that much difference in the experience. The green, you still get that feeling of pulling some G's. You still get the feeling of some weightlessness and some movement. So both are very good, both are very fun. I really enjoyed it. Now the green mission is more of kind of like someone you're just flying over Earth. You're going past China, past Paris, Hawaiian Islands, stuff like that. Whereas in the orange mission, you actually are going to Mars. So you're pulling a little more G's. It's a little, I did get slightly nauseous on the orange one. No ill feelings on the green one at all. So, but the green does provide you with some sensations of the movements. So if you're at all worried about maybe a too intense experience on the orange, go ahead and take the green because it is a good time as well. Okay guys, that's gonna do it from Epcot. and Mission Space. I'm gonna head over to Universal Studios right now, talk about some Harry Potter stuff, and I wanna test out their express passes after 4. And we are in Hogsmeade. Let's go over here and talk about some of this Harry Potter expansion stuff. Okay, so we already know that Dragon Challenge is going away, and I think in a previous vlog I referred to it as a dark attraction that's coming, but Universal has actually referred to this new ride as a coaster. So I think they're going to do this new ride kind of like the Mummy. They'll start out as a dark ride telling a story, then they'll move into coaster mode, and then they'll go back into like a middle part of a dark ride, kind of like they do at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, back to a coaster, and then finish as a dark ride. Now let's go talk about the kind of ride vehicle this new roller coaster could be. I have a very good idea about what this should be. Let's go check it out. Okay, you see this car behind me? This is my theory, my idea for what the ride vehicle should be for the new attraction that they're planning for this area. So this car right here, the Weasleys magical car, this would be a super exciting, fun ride vehicle for the new attraction they're planning here at Hogsmeade. In fact, there's already a tie-in. The Hogwarts Express shows a scene of this car driving through the dark forest, so it already fits. So wouldn't the Weasley car be an excellent ride vehicle for the new attraction they're putting in here? Leave a comment in the section below and let me know your thoughts on it. So they have these construction walls up outside of the Hogwarts Castle. I wonder if this is any way related to the projection show that they're getting ready to do at Christmas time. So the wait time for Hogwarts Express is only 10 minutes. But who am I kidding? I spend a lot of time editing film now instead of going to the gym. I'm gonna walk over to studios. So as we're talking about Harry Potter expansion and I'm walking through the Lost Continent, let's just get rid of this whole area and put in more Harry Potter stuff. Because who are we kidding? This Poseidon's Fury may be the worst attraction at Universal and Disney and maybe all of Orlando. However, we could keep the restaurant, just change the name to something Harry Potter related. Woo! Talk about time to pay the price. I am paying the price now by taking the long way instead of taking Hogwarts Express. Whew, it is hot today. So I was going to take the shortcut, and I still am kind of, by the Blue Man Group, but instead of going through that way, I'm going to go over here by Hard Rock, just because I want to see a piece of that Berlin Wall. So there it is, right behind me, behind the Hard Rock, is a piece of the Berlin Wall. I grew up in the 80s, so this is kind of a big deal to me to come over here, look at it, give it a touch. This right here could be a piece of the wall that David Hasselhoff was singing on the night it came down. Okay, so it is a midweek day. Orange County is back in school, all of Florida is back in school, but the wait for the Minions is still 85 minutes. I got a feeling some northern schools haven't started back yet. So you can see the NBC Media Center people are out asking for people to volunteer to watch a TV show and give their reviews. And I did do a vlog on this. I'll put a link in the corner. You could earn yourself up to like a $20 gift card for participating in this. So I talked to one of the attendants outside the NBC Media Center. Today is actually a 70-minute survey and it's for $35. I might have to do that after I finish my talk about Harry Potter over here at London. We'll see though. So we're over here in London to talk about Harry Potter expansion, but I want to mention, if you're going to be here at night and watch the nighttime spectacular, right here is a good spot to watch the show. So right over there we have London. Through these bushes is where the Gringotts ride is housed, and then over here, all this land here could be used for the Ministry of Magic, a way to expand Harry Potter at Universal Studios. So the only thing I can think of that makes sense could be a ride that involves those crazy elevators that they have there going back and forth, up and down. That could make it into kind of a Tower of Terror type of attraction with that Ministry of Magic. The only problem with that is they do have something similar over at IOA, which is Doctor Doom. So that's the only hole in that theory. And on a sad note regarding Halloween Horror Nights, we have just learned that this will be the last ever showing of the Bill and Ted show. So sad to see it go. One of the best things they had here at Halloween Horror Nights. Live action shots brought to you by RixFlix. Got some painting going on over there, painting the word warehouse. Then we got these guys over here putting up some flashing work or gutters or something like that. It's coming along. One could say they are working fast and furiously to get this completed.
Let's do this.
Okay, I am going back to the NBC Media Center. That's $35 for watching TV. I can't pass that up. Okay, so I just got out of the NBC Media Center reviewing a show. Now I can't say a lot about the show other than it was better than the first one that I reviewed. So this one's got a chance. This one was a biometrics. So they hooked stuff up to me. They were measuring my heart rate, my blood pressure, the moisture in my skin. They were tracking my facial expressions and my eye movement, which I haven't ever done that type before. So it's pretty cool. And here are my gift certificates for 35 bucks that I earned doing that, so not a bad deal. And while I was in there reviewing the show, there was an announcement about the scare zones, and I learned that this is the Trick or Treat scare zone here today. So this will be one of the scare zones, one of 5 scare zones that they're going to have for Halloween Horror Nights. Let's go check out the other ones. Then we're going to have the Purge in the streets of New York. Also going to have the Altars of Horror. That's going to be down the Avenue of Stars. And then in the streets of San Francisco, we're going to have the Invasion Scare Zone. And of course, there will always be roaming hordes. And there's a show called the Academy of Villains, Afterlife. And of course, another thing they like to do during Halloween Horror Nights is change the sign at Mel's Drive-In and make it Mel's Die-In. Well, that's going to do it today from first Epcot and now Universal Studios. Mission Space was awesome. I highly recommend. And we talked about some Harry Potter stuff and Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios. Thanks for watching RixFlix, and now it's time to relax.